Hi, I'm Adam Drake from Mugen Seiki Racing. Today I'm going to take you under the hood my Mugen MBX8T nitro truck. So the body, we have the stock Mugen body, which is produced by Proline Racing. It's painted by Dark Side Designs, and the stickers, wing wrap, all my graphics are from Stick It One Racing. So we will start off with the power plant. It is the OS Speed B21 Adam Drake 2 engine. With this engine for truck, I have the 2090 pipe with 85mm header. And pipe and header I change quite a bit depending on the amount of power or the delivery of the power I need from track to track. But usually in truck, you want the most bottom end, just most overall power. And the 85mm header gives you the additional bottom end, and the 2090 again just kind of has the most raw, aggressive low end power that works well for truck. As far as the glow plug goes, I have the OS P3 glow plug. I use the Futaba 7PXR radio with the R324 receiver. Servos and servo horn are from ProTech. I have the 170 SBL for steering and the 170 TBL for throttle. So speed servo for steering, torque for throttle. A lot of times people ask me, why not use both torque servos or both speed servos? So just to give you kind of a brief description, with the throttle, I like the torque servo because with it being a little bit slower, it makes the delivery of power a little bit smoother. And then having the additional torque makes the braking a bit more consistent. Now, you may question and go, well, why wouldn't you want the same thing for steering? Maybe if it was a little bit slower, it would be a bit smoother. Which you're right as far as like entering the turn. But the reason why I like the speed servo for steering is because when you're accelerating on the exit of a corner, or even when you're going into a corner, but mainly under acceleration, if the rear end starts to step out or you hit a bump, the faster servo, I feel like, allows me to kind of catch or correct the vehicle a little bit faster. And it's just kind of what I've always used, what I like. So again, SBL for steering, TBL for throttle. The battery pack is the Flashpoint 2500 milliamp 2S LiPo battery. I use that same battery in my Futaba 7PX radio. Let's see here. So moving on to some of the hop-ups. All my Mugen vehicles, I use the aluminum servo saver top. I have the Flashpoint titanium turnbuckles, which are manufactured by Lunsford Racing. I have the carbon fiber 1.2mm lower arm stiffeners, both front and rear. I have the carbon fiber Mugen shock towers just to reduce a little bit of weight, lower the center of gravity of the truck. With truck, I always try to get the weight as close to the limit as possible. Like typically, I'll try to get the weight of my truck to where it's 40 to 50 grams above the minimum. That way with tire wear or things like that, it's safe, but as light as possible so that lighter allows it to accelerate harder, stop faster, just overall be more nimble. And for truggy, I think that's the way you want to have it. Inside my differentials, I have the Flashpoint aluminum cross pins. As far as the tires go, I have the trusty Proline hole shots mounted on the Proline VTR yellow wheels. Those are secured with the Flashpoint magnetic captured wheel nuts. Those are also knurled, so you don't have to worry about the wheel nuts ever coming loose. I have some titanium screws from Lunsford, as well as some titanium screws throughout the vehicle from ProTech and Mugen, just to reduce a little bit of weight up high. I don't have them everywhere though on truck because, again, truck, sometimes you can get to where the weight is too close to that minimum and you don't ever want to get disqualified for being underweight. I have the Mugen 40 gram weight in the front. That's something that I'll use for tuning for different track conditions. Sometimes I run 40 grams in the front, sometimes I run it in the back, sometimes I'll run 20 front and rear. Just depends on the track conditions. Also, to secure the pipe, I don't have it on this for some reason, but normally I always use the 110% pipe mount to secure the pipe in case the set screw in the pipe comes loose. I use the OS Speed 4-shoe clutch for truck. The setup that I use for this is 4 aluminum shoes with the more aggressive clutch nut. So the OS clutch comes with 2 clutch nuts. I use the more aggressive of the 2 with 2 of the standard and 2 of the hard aluminum shoes. I also split the springs between, I believe it's the 0.9 and 0.95 springs. And I have the plus 15 wing mount that's securing my associated wing with the Flashpoint aluminum one-piece wing mount. I have pretty stock as far as the truck goes. Not a whole lot of hop-up stuff. I even have the plastic rear hub carriers just for a little bit less unsprung weight. Just makes the vehicle a little bit more active through the bumps. The shocks are just the standard Mugen shocks, but I do use the Flashpoint MIP Bypass 1 pistons. I use those in all my 8-scale vehicles in all conditions. They just make it really nice to be able to tune your vehicle to the different conditions and grip level, especially when the tracks get rough. It allows you to set the compression dampening to where the vehicle lands really good, but then it can rebound fast and be really active to be able to go through the bumps. And other than that, it's pretty much just your stock basic Mugen MBX8T